All right, good morning. Happy Tuesday. In the news, Senator Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has all but declared Obamacare repeal and replace, at least the entirety of it, pretty much dead for now, as they fail to corral enough votes to ensure victory. So they've pulled that back. Whether or not there'll be just a repeal vote is up for speculation, but that's the very least that they should really try to do. As I've been advocating for quite a while now, it's just they got to break this up, maybe into smaller pieces. You get some victories along the way. Find some things that are palatable. You can say you've done some things, even if you don't get the bigger piece of the pie. But right now, looks like it's dead for now. Republicans have just kind of flamed out and failed miserably after just they swept. Have kept the Democrats out of office here. Took over in November effectively. Get sworn in January. So here we are, 6+ months later, and the signature thing that they were supposed to get done, they couldn't get it done. Anyway, so we'll see how this role plays out in the long scheme of things. But obviously, the Democrats are jumping up and down and just laughing uproariously at the Republicans' failure to do anything about this and move the needle much, if at all, on Obamacare. Obama is probably extremely happy that this signature piece of legislation under his regime is still very much alive and well. California elected to extend their cap and trade for another 10 years. The original cap and trade law expires in 2020, so they're now going to go apparently to 2030. The Democrats managed to twist enough arms to get their 2/3 majority to win, to push this through. But once again, just like everything else, these are not costless regulations. Regulations do cost money, and they're going to probably they'll hit that lower rung of the ladder economically. Even those that are don't have, say, a lot of debt per se, it still just hits on that lower rung of the economic ladder, but it also creeps up into the middle class as well. But that won't matter to Governor Brown, because he's almost done on this term and he can't run again. But he's going to saddle future generations with his law. And then finally, Canada has agreed to pay $8 million US dollars, $10.5 million Canadian dollars, to a guy named Omar Khadr, a former terrorist who killed one American soldier, wounded another one, and his own life was saved by Americans. So his answer to all of that was that he suing for the mistreatment by the Canadian officials at Gitmo, what they told the American officials, etc. They have agreed to go and pay out the big bucks for it, and it's unfortunate because it opens up a whole another can of worms, and hopefully maybe at least the courts will comply, cooperate with American courts. There's a $134 million judgment against Khadr after the wrongful death of an Army soldier, and the widow had won a judgment but couldn't collect any money because Khadr didn't have any money. Now he's going to be getting some money, so maybe with a little luck they'll actually pull that together, and then she will actually receive a check to help her live off of for the next several months. Anyway, so that's about it for now. Join me tomorrow for the podcast. It won't be coming live to you on YouTube, but at least you'll get a more cleaned up, edited version when we do that one. All right, thanks a lot.